Hi. Hi, Koki. How are you doing? Okay, so yeah. How was the weather there in Japan anyway, as of now, Koki? Mm. And how about the weather, the temperature? Is it cool or very cold? I colder. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's start now the lesson. Are you ready anyway? Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so Koki, as I can see on here, you have chosen Daily News Health, and the title is New Study Warns of Heart Risk from Long-Term Melatonin Use. Am I correct? And again, to confirm that, okay, new study warns of heart risk from long-term melatonin use. Okay, so now let's move now to words and phrases. In here, okay, we have two audios, US and UK one. So which audio would you like me to play? Okay, Koki? US version. Okay, just hold on. Okay, so we have the first one.
Chronic.
Chronic is an adjective and the meaning is continuing for a long time or recurring frequently. Here's the audio.
She suffers from a chronic back pain that affects her daily life.
Okay, next.
Observational.
Observational is an adjective and the meaning is based on watching and recording behavioral or events or behavior events.
The research was based on an observational study of patients.
Okay, next.
Skepticism.
Skepticism is a noun and the meaning is doubt that something is true or useful. Here's the audio.
There is widespread skepticism about the effectiveness of the policy.
Okay, next.
Severity.
Severity is a noun and the meaning is the seriousness of something bad or dangerous. Here's the audio.
Doctors assess the severity of the patient's condition.
Okay, next.
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed is an adjective and the meaning is not revealed or made known. Here's the audio.
The company paid an undisclosed amount to settle the case.
Okay, so now, Koki, would you like to make sentences or move to comprehension? Okay, skip. So let's move to comprehension, okay? So here in the comprehension part, okay, we have the audio of the article, but before listening to that, we have to check the three questions that you are going to answer it later, okay? Okay, could you read it anyway, Cookie? The three questions. Okay, please read. Okay, next, number two. Okay, so good job. So let's move now to the audio of the article. We have three audios on here, okay, US, UK, and Australian. So which audio would you like me to play? US version. Okay, just hold on. Okay, I have to play it now. Okay, listen carefully. Here it is.
New study warns of heart risks from long-term melatonin use. A recent study suggests a link between long-term use of melatonin supplements and a higher risk of heart failure. Researchers analyzed records of thousands of adults with chronic sleeplessness taking melatonin over 1 year. Users had a 90% higher chance of heart failure in 5 years than similar non-users. However, experts warn it does not prove cause. The study found users had over 3 times the risk of heart failure hospital admission and double the risk of death from all causes. It is observational, so not designed for cause and effect. Experts show skepticism as findings lack peer review and journal publication. Data missed the severity of sleeplessness and mental health details. The database combined patients from varied countries, possibly biasing controls. Past studies suggest that melatonin, a protective substance, may aid heart health. Melatonin, a hormone regulating sleep, is a dietary supplement in the US with less FDA regulation than drugs. Supplements may exceed labeled doses or have undisclosed additives. Experts recommend doctor consultation before use due to side effects like headaches, nausea, and drowsiness. Promote healthy sleep habits instead, like managing light, temperature, and screen time.
Okay, so is it the audio clear? Do I have to play? Okay, so it's still US version.
New study warns of heart risks from long term melatonin use. A recent study suggests a link between long term use of melatonin supplements and a higher risk of heart failure. Researchers analyzed records of thousands of adults with chronic sleeplessness taking melatonin over 1 year. Users had a 90% higher chance of heart failure in 5 years than similar non users. However, experts warn it does not prove cause. The study found users had over 3 times the risk of heart failure hospital admission and double the risk of death from all causes. It is observational, so not designed for cause and effect. Experts show skepticism as findings lack peer review and journal publication. Data missed the severity of sleeplessness and mental health details. The database combined patients from varied countries, possibly biasing controls. Past studies suggest that melatonin, a protective substance, may aid heart health. Melatonin, a hormone regulating sleep, is a dietary supplement in the US with less FDA regulation than drugs. Supplements may exceed labeled doses or have undisclosed additives. Experts recommend doctor consultation before use due to side effects like headaches, nausea, and drowsiness. Promote healthy sleep habits instead, like managing light, temperature, and screen time.
Okay, so is it the audio clear now? Okay, so let's move now to answer the questions. Okay, now, Koki, we have number one. Okay, what did the study find about the risk of heart failure in people who use melatonin over 1 year? Okay, so which paragraph? Okay, correct. Okay, it is mentioned in the first paragraph. We have number two. Why do experts say the study does not prove that melatonin causes heart failure? Okay, so which paragraph? Mhm. Okay, we have number three. What do experts recommend people do before using melatonin supplements? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so which paragraph? Okay, that is correct. Okay, so let's move now to read out the article. Are you ready? Okay, sure. Okay, thank you so much anyway for reading that, Cookie, and you do not have any mispronounced words. Congrats. So now let's move now to the discussions portion. So you, how about you, Cookie? How do you manage your sleeping time? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so what do you usually wake up in the morning? At 6:30. Then you go to bed what time? Oh, 12. Oh my God. Then you woke up around 6, something like that. And then you mentioned that you go to bed earlier as of now. So what time? 10? Yeah, before, okay. So, before you, oh, and you woke up around 6. Mm-hmm, I see. Okay, so before, uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, so that's how okay, so that's how you manage your sleeping time anyway. Okay. Mhm. Okay, so we have number one. Okay, that is only my opening question. Do you think long-term use of melatonin supplement increases heart risk based on the article or in your own opinion? Mm-hmm. 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 Well, actually, I am using this one. Yeah, because I have a sleeping disorder. I have insomnia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so especially when I am working in the call center or BPO industries or something like that. So I use melatonin because we are working at night time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so okay, during daytime I could not sleep. So what I need to do is to drink melatonin anyway. So even now, so still I am having sleeping disorder. So that is why I bought melatonin on the counter on the drugs, something like that, drugstore. And yeah, I know that this melatonin has a side effect anyway because it's an artificial. Yeah, artificial. Okay, let's say supplement, so something like that. So it's still artificial. So just like article mentioned that you have to manage your sleeping habit. So maybe that is the right way for you to have a good sleep. Correct? Uh-huh. Okay, so yeah. And also, I find a way to use herbal, okay, herbal medicines or something like that for me to intake. okay, to fix my sleeping disorder. And I find out, yeah, I find out that a honeybee, okay, mixed with honeybee, okay, or honey, and ginger tea, and also lemon, okay, is good for the, okay, to eliminate sleeping disorder. Mhm. Yeah, it's very, okay. There are lots of nutrients, okay, that we can get from it. Okay, we have number two. Do you take any health supplements regularly, like vitamins or something like that? Hair grow. Oh, oh. Uh-huh. So actually, is it effective? Okay. Oh, it ah. So okay, so yeah, you are drinking supplement for hair loss or something like that. Okay. Ah, wow. Yes, because we know that hair is the crown of it is our crown anyway, something like that, correct? And could you imagine yourself without hair, of course? Okay. So meaning to say, it's kay heredity, something like that. You inherit, yeah, heredity meaning to say you inherited that kind of okay. Yeah, I see. Genes, yeah. Ah. Okay. So that is one of your insecurities anyway. And thanks for that supplement anyway. Okay, just for you to prevent your hair loss. Okay, we have number three. What do you usually do to sleep better? Why and why? What? Mm. Well, actually, okay, before going to bed, are you still using your smartphone or browsing? Mm, I see. Mhm. I see. Okay. So, how many minutes before you are taking away your cell phones? Is it 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Yeah, because I one student here in Daily News also, okay, took that lesson, okay, sleeping disorder. And yes, okay, we should take away our cell phones, okay, before going to sleep, at least 30 minutes. Mhm. Okay, so we have question number four. Okay, which is better for improving sleep habits, using supplements or hanging a changing lifestyle? Why? Uh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Supplements, but we must ask advice from the doctor as well. Right? Lifestyle, yeah. Okay, so you just letter be changing lifestyle anyway. So just like what you have mentioned, okay, before you sleep late at night, around 1 or 2 and woke up around 6 or something like that. You change that lifestyle. You go to bed early, okay, around 12. So that is lifestyle anyway. Uh-huh. Okay, and also the okay and of course the food also that we all eat. Okay. There's a connection anyway. Like drinking coffee, okay, drinking coffee before going to bed, something like that. We know that coffee has caffeine. Mm-hmm. So we must avoid coffee before going to bed, something like that. It affects our sleeping. Okay, it affects our sleeping anyway or sleeping. So okay, yeah, okay. So we can have coffee. Okay, during morning. Okay, energize us, something like. Okay, so yeah, so that is the effect of coffee. Okay. Energize or give energy to people. We have number five. Okay, how should people decide whether to take sleep supplements? Mm-hmm. Then there's no changes. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of the radiation, maybe. Correct. Ah, okay. So radiation has a lot of disadvantages to people. So yeah. And yeah, so here in number four, okay, number five, it says that how should people decide whether to take sleep supplements? Yeah, so we have to check out, we have to ask advice from the doctor. hmm And if 2 weeks consecutive, okay, you still experience that sleeping disorder, so you have to decide to seek the advice of the doctor. Mhm. Okay, we have number six. Okay, what could happen if people rely too much on supplements in the future? Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. There are okay, so you have mentioned disasters or something like that. Of course, if you are you drink, okay, or you take melatonin during that time, and there's an earthquake happen, so definitely I thought that is the risk anyway. Still you sleep sounds, deep sounds, or something like that. So definitely, okay, you will be also in. Okay, it's also you are in a dangerous situation. Uh-huh. And aside from that, you have mentioned, okay, that if you are taking if we are relying too much on melatonin or um let's say vitamins or something like that. So yeah, we couldn't sleep without melatonin at all. Okay, so that is the advantages that we can get from taking or relying too much on food supplements like melatonin. Mhm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So now, okay, we're done with the lesson. Okay. Any additional or questions? None so far. Okay. So anyway, okay, thank you so much for having you here in class. Okay. Bye for now. Stay safe and have a great day. See you again. Bye bye. Thank you.